This is top 5 reasons why learning Chinese is important. 1. China's economy is booming. China is the second largest economy in the world, and become one of largest trading partners of the United States. Many U.S. companies do business in China and have long-term investments there. Over the last 35 years, China has transformed itself to become arguably the largest global economy, with China's boom and its status as a rising global superpower allowing Western Mandarin-speaking businessmen to thrive off the nation's riches. 2. Chinese language is spoken by more people than any other language in the world. 1/5 of the planet speaks Chinese. Mandarin Chinese is the mother tongue of over 873 million people, making it the most widely spoken first language in the world. In addition to the People's Republic of China and Taiwan, Mandarin Chinese is also spoken in the important and influential Chinese communities of Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, Brunei, and Mongolia. You can also gain access to a whole new world of Chinese online spaces. A good example of this is Chinese video sharing sites like Youku and Tudu, which effectively function as Chinese versions of YouTube. The key to accessing these spaces is Chinese fluency, yet another reward for learning the language. 3. Boost your career. Knowing Mandarin Chinese is bound to be an eye-catching skill on your CV. China's economy is one of the world's biggest and it is one of the fastest growing countries in the world. By learning how to speak Mandarin, your employer will know that you will be able to work with companies and clients from outside your country. Mark Zuckerberg is wowing audiences across the world with his new Chinese skills, especially those important business executives in China. In fact, there are many top CEOs that speak Chinese as a second language. Mark Zuckerberg spoke Chinese during a Q&A session at Tsinghua University in China. So why would a man, already highly successful, learn to speak Mandarin and then deliver a 30-minute presentation in a language he is just getting to grips with? Well, he could just be learning the language to communicate with the in-laws as his wife is Chinese, or this is part of a business strategy to move Facebook into China and eventually become global. What do you think? Comment below. 4. Understanding Mandarin will help you to communicate while traveling. Due to Mandarin is not only spoken in China, countries like Taiwan, Malaysia and Singapore along with many others have large Chinese populations. Knowing Mandarin, you will be able to make your travels a lot easier. Speaking more than one language will allow you to travel to many different countries and be able to communicate with the locals on a better level. If you can speak Mandarin, the world is your oyster. As you travel across Southeast Asia, you will have the confidence to speak with the locals in Chinese. You might even be invited into their homes for home-cooked food, experiencing real Chinese life. Traveling around the world is always more enriching when you make friends with local people. You also can eat great food. By sizzling food markets across China offer some unique dishes not found anywhere else. Chinese cuisine is a joy to behold, so the language will acquaint you with the types of food not found in your local Chinese takeaway. 5. Learning Mandarin is easier than you think. You do not have to worry about verbs. There are no verbs, no plurals, no tenses and no subject-verb agreement. Although there are over 80,000 Chinese characters, but generally only 3,500 are used in conversation. In fact, it could be regarded as a more logical language. Besides that, we know we need to keep our brains well-oiled, and studies have shown that Mandarin speakers use both sides of their brains and improve brain power. This will certainly keep brains motoring. Summary. As well as the 5 reasons to learn Mandarin, it can actually be a lot of fun. We have created video dedicated to providing you with a great learning experience. Stay tuned and subscribe to make sure you keep updated with our next video.